remarkable, so deaf. J.E. y'all.
Hey Cakenistas, it's Marisha. Hi! For the second part of this video, there are 3 parts in total. That's what the editing is looking like. For the first video, I showed you guys how I made the 2-tier pillow cake. This pillow cake was for my baby sister for her gender reveal. She had a bear themed, we can barely wait. It was so many motorcycles. I showed you all how I made the 2-tier pillow cake, and now I'm gonna show you guys how I made that teddy bear topper. It was a process, as a matter of fact. Before we get into that video, I need you guys to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Press the notification bell and let's get... Man, I wish my fingers would just move together. Let's... started. What? And let's... whatever. Started. I'm starting off with simple Rice Krispie treat. The Rice Krispie cereal with some marshmallows and a little bit of butter. The day before filming, I made my Rice Krispie treat and I just took a good amount and I just rolled it into a large ball. And then a small little cone body. And I also had some extra Rice Krispie pieces on the side just in case if I needed it. It's pretty much gonna be whatever size you decide to make your teddy bear. I like to let my Rice Krispie treats harden overnight so that they are nice and firm. And now I have my brown fondant. It is my homemade marshmallow fondant. I'm going to roll it out and I'm going to cover both the ball and the cone body. If you notice, that cone body has a little bit of a belly just on one side of that cone, and that's going to be the belly of the teddy bear. So I can simply drape this over, and because it is marshmallow, it is sticking very easily to the cone. I'm going to trim off the excess. And then to really secure the fondant onto the Rice Krispie treat, I'm going to pick it up and just wrap that fondant underneath of the teddy bear. I'm going to use a kebab stick to hold my teddy bear together, so I'm going to put it all the way down through the base of the teddy bear, and then I'm going to add the head on top as well. And you want to make sure that your kebab stick does not come through to the other side, to the top of the teddy bear. It should go about halfway to 3/4 of the way. I'm then going to wrap my fondant around there and quickly peel it off because I saw that Rice Krispie treat peeking through. It was a little bit too bumpy. Teddy would have had all types of issues. So I'm going to pull out some marzipan. It is absolutely amazing. It smells amazing. It's super sweet and it softens as you work with it. So I'm going to roll this out and wrap it around my Rice Krispie treat head, making this probably one of the most expensive Rice Krispie treats that you've ever seen and one of the tastiest. But it's going to give this Rice Krispie treat an amazingly smooth surface. I could have just did some buttercream on the outside. I would have had to stop and make frosting. I didn't even feel like doing all that, especially because I've been trying to find uses for this marzipan forever. I actually got a request for petit fours. That was kind of like great timing because I remembered that I had the marzipan, and that is how I make my petit fours. So that video will be coming soon. So I'm going to go slowly and work my body heat into that marzipan, softening it up and wrapping it around my Rice Krispie treat ball. Once I have it perfectly smooth, I'm going to roll out my fondant once again and recover my Rice Krispie treat. This is best done by spritzing a little bit of water onto the almond paste if you're using it, and I'm dipping my fingers in some cornstarch just to keep them non-stick while I work my fondant onto my surface. My ball is complete, so now I'm going to add this to the top of the teddy bear body. Baby's got some extra weight, so I was nervous to see how this was going to play out, but I'm hoping for the best. Literally, I just need Teddy Just stand, Teddy. Just stand on your own 2 feet. Teddy! Teddy! As you can see, that big old head wants to just topple on over. So I did need to broaden that body a little bit. Cakenistas, it got real. I called in all of my reinforcements. Baby girl has 3 halves of kebab stick. In the very center, I have added all of the rest of my Rice Krispie treat, and I am forming it so tightly. I mean, using all of the little arm strength that I have to make sure that this Rice Krispie treat is molded together and firm. This should work. I have watched Doctor Strange and Spider-Man, and I'm on Infinity Wars, so I have a lot of hope. Typically you would have your topper on a styrofoam board or even like a dummy cake or something like that. I didn't have any of that because it's been years since I've bought a piece of styrofoam. I just tend to make my toppers the way that I make them, which is like this. And it works out. It works out. So. And it worked out. Now while it looks like you missed a lot, you didn't. I added the arms and legs, yes. But it was very simple. Literally just make like a log of fondant, almost like a cone shape log, and press it to the body. I cut out a large round piece of fondant, cut it in half, and formed it to the head for the ears. I'm using a piping tip to add some texture to the teddy bear, which will make it look furry, at least from a distance. And then I have some extra ribbon that I'm going to tie around the teddy bear to make a cute little bow. It looks like I have my teddy bear sitting in a pile of snow, and that is cornstarch. The bottom of it was very sticky from that marshmallow, and if you guys don't know, marshmallow was actually coated in cornstarch, and that takes away that tackiness. So I'm purposely sitting Teddy in a pile of cornstarch to make sure that he dries out a little bit faster. So I'm going to use my fondant tool to indent where I'm going to place the eyes, which is just a little ball of black fondant. And then I'm going to form another piece of fondant into an oval shape. And then I'm going to apply that to the teddy bear as well. And that's going to be his nose. Earlier I called it a snout, and I said that is totally wrong. So, and then to cover up snout, I called it a mouthpiece. I wasn't gonna share that since I fixed it. But at the same time, I just thought it was interesting. I made little hairs by rolling a small little piece of fondant between my fingers and just sticking them individually to the top of the topper. I didn't film that part because I was so into Spider-Man. I watched all 4 Avenger movies. I did all of this so that I could get to the new Doctor Strange movie. To finish him off, I rolled out some beige fondant and used a piping tip to cut out 2 small rounds for the bottom of the feet and 1 large one cut in half for the ears. I wrapped him up in some bubble wrap and put him in a little box that he obviously couldn't really fit in, but it was perfect. I put a little piece of cardboard on the bottom just so that I could sit it right onto the cake. If you look at the cake, you also notice that I have 2 dowels or 2 bubble tea straws to offer some more support for this heavy teddy bear. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Couture and the teddy bear topper. Bye guys. The third video, which will be coming out soon, is how I set up the table. I'm loving doing these baby shower cakes. It's something about a baby shower cake. I don't know. You know what's really special is making the baby shower cake and then making the baby's first birthday and second birthday cake and so on and so forth. Visit my website, MarishasCoutureCakes.com. We have to pick a Cakenista comment if my phone isn't dead. Yeah, it's dead. Actually, I know the Cakenista comment of the day. I just don't know her name. Oh man, what she said? She said, I love watching people's videos from before 2020 because they were so happy. And that kind of made me chuckle, and it's sad at the same time. It's so sad. Me, I've been happy this entire time. There was a little section that I wasn't happy about because of my work situation, but at the same time I was thankful to be working. I'm too blessed to be stressed, which doesn't always keep you from being stressed. But you try to just let it fly. Look at Caddy. He is about to turn 1 in a few days. Oh my goodness. This is like the 3rd time he's ever been on my bed. Why does he look like that? Why does he look so scary? Say hi, Cakenistas. It's Riscotti.